speaks like silence, without ideals or violence. Doesn't have to say she's faithful, yet she's true like ice, like fire. People carry roses, make promises by the hour. My love, she laughs like the flowers Valentine's can't buy her. In the dime stores and bus stations, people talk over situations, read books and repeat quotations, draw conclusions on the wall. Some speak of the future. My love, she speaks softly, knows there's no success like failure, and that failure's no success at all. The cloak and dagger dangle, madams light the candles, in ceremonies of the horseman, even a pawn must hold a grudge. Statues made of matchsticks crumble into one another. My love winks, she doesn't bother. She knows too much to argue or to judge. The bridge at midnight trembles, the country doctor rambles. Bankers' nieces seek perfection, expecting all the gifts that wise men bring. The wind howls like a hammer, the night blows cold and rainy. My love, she's like some raven at my window with a broken wing. Thank you.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ignition. Fishcenter Live, 708-794-6386. This is Matt, and I'm here with Max, Dave, and Cho. Week 9 of the spring season.
I was walking to Eddie Ray's office, and four offices in a row were on the phone or having a meeting in their office. And the murmuring that was unclear felt...
Business?
I don't know. Probably.
I just realized a major difference between this side of the building and that side of the building.
Business.
And I was thinking about it when I was looking at the tank, and there's carpeting on this side of the building and none on that side of the building.
Whoa.
And if you look at the tank, it looks like there's no carpeting in it.
Whoa. Huh.
How about that?
Anyway, all this talking I couldn't understand. It felt like a scene in a movie, you know, where someone's having a mental breakdown and they hear everyone's conversations but can't really hear them, and they fall down. They're like, it's like I became too smart. I could hear too well. I like suddenly became Daredevil and collapsed.
It's like Man of Steel when Superman doesn't yet know how to focus his
hearing
and sight.
God,
Maybe you guys,
maddening.
it's time for you guys to give up on superhero movies.
Never.
Never?
Matt, Cho and I have something called hope, and we have hope for the greatness of man.
Here's the appeal of superhero movies. Human beings are inherently ambitious. Human beings are inherently attracted to supremacy. So superhero movies will always have appeal because humans are ambitious beings.
Wow, I like superhero movies now.
Yeah, you completely changed my mind, Cho.
I mean, it depends on how human you are, but most
What about
people are
Jack
pretty
Nicholson in The Shining? Is he a superhero?
No.
Absolutely
Wing
not.
Freak terrorizes.
I mean, he's pretty good with an axe, though.
Jack Torrance.
Humans will always have a fascination with
He might be a super
Excellence.
villain. Dick Halloran. Now that's a
Slider beak, Dick.
superhero.
He is a superhero. He's got the shining. Some folks shine, some folks don't.
Why don't we just play the...
By the way, Max, the more I think about Captain Marvel, I'm very underwhelmed.
Yeah, I was underwhelmed
They
too.
were it's so nerfed, and I guess it's to establish the franchise, but it was so
Ugh.
blatantly nerfed.
Guys are making me sick.
What
with
if we
your
play
superhero
this all the
bullshit.
time?
Well,
Fantasy.
They put kitty gloves and training gloves on Captain Marvel. She could destroy everything, and it was just upsetting.
Why don't you guys focus on reality? Fiction's a waste of time.
The reality I had was 5 offices where people are conversation, and I am supreme, and I was overwhelmed, and I felt like I was gonna fall.
Why don't you guys watch Edward Yang's Yee Yee?
Why don't
Now
you make
that's
a movie called Diana Ross and the White
You get it on the
Supremes?
I don't
Criterion
speak
Collection.
Spanish, Dave.
Whoa.
It's
This
actually
is the
part
new,
of the
no more
Taiwan-
police knots,
Taiwanese
just this.
director.
Yeah. What about this plus
I don't
police
speak
knots?
brown people.
Dave, bring up police knots.
Taipei story is very good.
It makes it kind of fun.
Taipei people are brown. Enough.
Whoa!
Yeah, I think Flump
Oh,
wishes it was a
passing
carpet.
gas. That's my weird look.
Hardwood floors are not good for Flump.
Laser.
I think everyone else, though, is having fun. Bijou comes in and out of that middle hole.
Well, I did just move a light a moment ago before the show, and I think that that freaks Slump out. He might have some sort of mild epilepsy.
Well, there's another thing about fish and lights, Dave. Fish don't have eyelids.
Huh.
So if there's bright lights,
Yeah.
they can't do anything about it except hide.
Flump could close his eyes though.
Oh, that's true. He can close his eyes.
Frogs can't close their eyes. It's actually a common misconception.
I am so tired of misconceptions.
Can we see the scores of Week 9? Can't believe that we're lining up with
New York City.
the actual season. Summer comes at the end of this week, or the beginning. When is it? Soon? Friday,
It's already
Saturday?
Week 9. I feel like I was in a time machine. I leave, it's mid-season. I come back, it's at the end. Sweet.
Bijou, who won last week, don't got no Momo points. Mimosa's up top. Slider, Flump. Flump's looking to get 2 seasons in a row. If Flump gets 3 seasons in a row, I swear to God, I will have a new surgery.
Max, would you do me a solid?
Okay.
Show me the weekly king
Yeah,
board,
Joe. I'm
because
gonna
I
let
need to
you
be
think
caught up
about
on
it.
that too.
I want you to think about this, Joe.
What's been going on with these kings?
Like I said, Flump's won twice. Hot Steve's won twice. Slider, Hamburger, and Bijou and Mimosa are all singular victors.
Hang on, I'm trying to process this. Flump has 2, Slider has 1, Hamburger has 1, Hot Steve has 2.
How about
Moss
Ale?
has 1.
Ale is dead, Dave. Died last year, even.
So
Hey,
Flump
do
is not
any
one again.
jokers know where Mimosa is?
Yeah, we just saw her.
Yeah, she's swimming around.
I mean, what's the other one who died? Mammoth.
Oh, Mammoth! I have no idea where Mammoth
You
is.
don't?
No. I haven't seen Mammoth, I think, since the
Mammoth not-
Booch thing.
Is Mammoth not in here?
I think Mammoth
No.
Mammoth went to the Booch thing, and I think we lost it.
That's not
Mammoth
the
shot
jogger over there?
Mammoth out of a cannon?
Probably been rattling around Sally's trunk.
Yeah, I have no idea where. I asked a couple times. Everyone's like, "He's here."
I saw Mammoth today.
Oh, you did?
He's on Sally's shelf.
Oh, you
I
found
think
him.
we need to return him to his proper place, which is probably sitting on the little fridge over there.
Yeah,
Or
why?
next to Squirt.
Yeah.
Sally's taking a lot of my things and putting them on her shelf. A lock of
She's gonna
my
put
hair.
you on her shelf.
I bet piece by piece she'll build a Max on her shelf.
Boy, look at that cool chest placement. That Jeremy Lake just swam right through it.
And today's Finspiration
Oh, pretty good.
for the relevant
That's good.
Finspired,
Max, those underwears remind me of your underwears that you occasionally show.
the Polo Lauren. Today I'm wearing last year's Japan present, depressed egg
my
panties. What, Dave? Why are you looking so
Did you
upset?
say depressed
Not
egg
upset.
panties? That's
It's weird
really
to see
good.
his flesh pushing beneath his underwear. Max's, not this.
What?
Who's this?
I mean, this is obviously Hamburger.
Or could be Jeremy Legg.
I think it's more hamburger.
Could be Lauren from Tender Touches.
It could be Bolo from Swap Shop.
There is those too. I didn't consider that. This is a good one.
White skin. It could be.
Any white man.
I don't know. It could be the Flash. It could actually be a darker complexion, just
Yeah.
the Flash.
Could be the superhero, the Flash.
Out of 25 points, with all the other things that you guys just brought to my attention, which I wasn't considering.
Has anyone else brought anything to Cho's attention in the chat?
Doof Krell asks, what is Cho's favorite food?
Can I answer that?
Sure.
Ramen.
Braised
that's
tongue
up
of
there.
shoe.
I'm actually thinking about it. I'm not sure that I have a single favorite.
Yeah, I don't think
No.
I think
I
most
probably
people
can't.
don't.
I mean,
We crave different things at different times.
yeah, it changed. My
We
palate
crave variety.
changes.
Of course, but I mean, if you had the thing that you like the most that you eat the most, what would that be?
Celery.
The thing that you like the most is probably not what you eat the
My
most.
favorite
I know,
food is
but I'm
celery.
saying that you like the most and that you also eat the Venn diagram of things that you like the most and you eat the most.
That would be sushi.
Interesting.
But I wouldn't consider that my favorite.
Ugh.
Well, then fine, I won't answer it.
All right, good.
You don't want to discuss it.
Don't
Fine.
answer.
Krell, sorry, but you're not getting an answer.
No answer.
I was thinking today, who thought to mix marshmallows and cereal to make
the
Rice
leprechaun.
Krispie treat?
That leprechaun.
Oh.
The Lucky Charms guy.
No, I mean specifically like
This Finspiration
Who
is
thought to milk a
17
cow?
points.
John Milk.
17 points.
17 points for hamburger.
Very good.
Very good. Because I was eating a Rice Krispie treat at my desk.
Was it an original homemade Rice Krispie
No,
treat
this
or
was
was it
from
a
the office.
manufactured?
I bought a manufactured one, but I
Oh,
was thinking to myself, man, someday somebody was like, I'm going to just mix this with marshmallows.
well, now if you look at something like Lucky Charms, that cereal mixed with marshmallows.
You're right. But this one's more like a marshmallow
Another
puree.
insightful comment.
Tim Killed My Son says sushi is for rich mofos.
Wow. It's true.
The good
Except
cheap
for
food
garbage sushi.
is pizza.
Rusan's worm
I
sushi.
spent a lot of money at MF Sushi on sushi.
You went again?
No, when we went.
No, I want to go again.
Remember I accidentally ordered too much?
Yeah, I want to go again and order too much.
I actually get Publix pre-made sushi all the time.
You should go to Whole Foods. Get the Whole Foods sushi.
Fuck that place.
What? Really? Fuck it.
Yeah,
Dude, Whole Foods is great.
The Whole Foods rules.
It's rules.
overrated.
It's not overrated.
You're gonna get brainworms from the sushi that you eat.
Maybe.
Maybe you already have it. and
Well,
that's why
here's
you
what
behave
here's
this
what
way.
it, here's what it has done. It's
All
it's
the
made me
superheroes.
appreciate actually good sushi. So when I go to a
Wow.
restaurant and get sushi, it's
You eat garbage so that
refreshing.
you can enjoy.
yeah, I sandbag my own palate because I'm so used to shitty Publix sushi. So when I go to an actual restaurant, it's delicious.
What do you get at Publix on the suit? Do you get like one specific thing, or what is the best, or your go-to?
I get whatever looks not gross.
So like,
I lean towards
Spicy,
a
crunchy
salmon, the brown rice salmon roll, the marina plate, which will be like salmon
Ugh.
nigiri.
People just
is
accept
a
the
terrible
fact
name.
that Kami Carry or whatever that stuff is just acceptable to have fake crab. It's not acceptable.
Oh, like a California roll?
No, that bullshit fake crab that they say is crab with a K. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
like what's in a California roll?
this is your brown rice salmon roll. It's funny, Publix doesn't
Yeah.
even bother to put fresh avocado. They just put some old rotten avocado.
No, it's not rotten. They just brown easily,
It's
Dave.
just- but they could have enhanced it or photoshopped that out. Publix don't give a fuck.
If you go through my trash, you will find countless numbers of those containers right there.
Can we go through your trash?
I mean, if you want.
Can you
it's
bring
kinda-
in your trash
it's kinda
tomorrow and we'll go
gross.
through it?
Well, it's spread out between here and Athens, so
Bring in a trash and we'll go through it forensically. We have interns, but you cannot.
that's really gross.
You
I'm
cannot
not going to do that.
Wireshark
edit
says, TBH, good sushi and bad sushi is kind of the same to me.
No, there's a
But to
difference.
Wireshark. Wireshark doesn't have the palate you have, Joe.
Evidently.
You know, sushi is like sex. Even when it's bad, it's good.
Dave bought too much sex at MF Sushi once. He got double.
I got twice what I thought I was paying
And he's
for.
like, I'm done. Oh, Let's go.
One of the best meals I had on my trip was at a sushi place, and it wasn't even a sushi thing. It was the butterfish, which is cooked. But it was
Butterfish?
Butterfish. Holy
That sounds
hell.
like it's marketing.
It's so good, Matt. If you go to a place that has butterfish, get it.
I've never had butterfish.
It's fucking delicious.
Well, I'll take your word for it, Joe. Bless you
Someone
guys. There's
released you
been a
guys.
little
Poison
sneeze
gas
attack.
Talking about fish is making you. Sorry.
Round one, a coin to us, brought to you by the L for Lunes Foundation. Dave, did you sleep well last night?
I fell asleep on my couch at like 10:30. Then I woke up at like 12:30.
There's a hamburger head over here.
Then I fell asleep and then woke up again at like 2:30.
Hamburger's head's right there. Watch out for it, guys. It looks like he's got a good spot for a Riri line. One for Slider. Back in the bowl. Oh, and Mimosa too, actually, Dave. Back in the hole.
Mimosa what?
Also got a +1. Oh, one for Mimosa again. It's hard to see her back in the background. Slider, I think, also got a point. Another one for Slider and Mimosa.
I think that was just one for Slider.
Oh, one for Mimosa again.
So I'm getting rid of one of those sliders?
Yes. Yeah, Max, you get the bottom and the left. I'll go top and right.
-1 for Mimosa. Everybody's in the background today.
Why don't they just
One for
call it
Jeremy
whitefish
Lake.
then, or whiting?
A net 0 for Mimosa.
Why do they have to pretend it's crab? and change
-1.
the letter on it.
For
who?
Rearrange, hit by Hot
Jeremy Lake.
Steve.
One for Mimosa.
I'll take the minuses. I
Oh,
guess.
Hamburger's made a mouth match down in the bottom left.
Okay.
Yes, he has.
1, 2 for Mimosa, 1 for Hot Steve, 1 for Jeremy Lake. People getting behind the rock
Okay.
points today.
-2 for Mimosa. There's another +1 for Hot Steve.
Oh, then another +2 for Mimosa. Hello. And that's the end of the round. Winchester Cathedral.
Next.
I think it's because they try and the imitation crab serves a similar purpose as shellfish and not similar purposes first. It might be an Asian thing, Matt. I feel like they eat a lot of imitation crab in Asia, right, Dave?
Well, you know, a lot of the calamari you get is actually cow's asshole.
Oh, the rings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all cow's asshole.
That's fine.
Yeah, they clean it.
They clean it, Dave?
I mean, I guess it depends where you're getting it from.
You didn't even try.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, it's Sam from Boston calling.
Hey, Sam.
Hey,
You sound like you have a bone to pick.
I do have a bone to pick
I
with.
knew it.
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to warn Andrew Cho here.
Here we
his
go.
Butterfish recommendation.
Uh-huh.
boy. Oh,
Here we
boy.
go.
You have a warning
Oh, yeah.
for me. Okay. I'm
I have a
interested.
warning.
What's the-
Butterfish. It is delicious. I completely agree with you.
Oh,
Well,
that's-
then what the fuck you warning me for?
It has a terrible, terrible side effect.
Uh-oh.
You don't
Yeah.
shut up about butterfish.
Hey, you know, the problem is it has an indigestible oil. So if you eat too much of it, like, you know, even a medium-sized steak of it, you have this oil in your intestines, and it
Oh, is it
it
the
just kind of
the Olean effect?
yeah, it sort of
You'll shit
slides
goo?
out.
Yeah, but how much of that does it really take to get that? I wonder. You know, how much
I told you,
butterfish? do you
it
have?
happened to me. I got a nice medium-sized steak of it. It was the special at a restaurant, and I had it real bad. Didn't even know it was happening. You stand up, and you're like, "What the heck just happened?"
Wait,
Anal
so
leakage.
be specific. What happened?
Well, you
Drop the tail?
the oil comes out the back, the indigestible fish oil
Of
and
your
it just
back,
sort
like
of,
between your
Ew,
shoulder
so
blades?
you
Yeah.
secrete it?
yeah, it just comes out the butthole. It just comes out through the intestine. It slides right on through.
That's interesting.
So while you're still at the fancy restaurant?
It happens a little bit later once it gets through your system. I think it was the next day.
And you had one serving of it,
Yes.
Butthole fish.
but it was like a
Butthole
steak-sized. It was a steak-sized entree serving.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Wow. Did you have any ill effects, Joe? Do you think back?
I don't recall pooping myself, so no.
Yeah.
But
The worst
re-
part is it's not even like pooping yourself. You don't know it's happening. It just is oil
Yeah, it's
coming
just
out.
leaking.
Wow. Anal
Yeah.
leakage.
Anal leakage.
But I got a
well,
real tight asshole, so I could probably hold it back.
Maybe.
It's true.
They
Dave's
say you
very
can have
fit.
like one sushi. You can have a sushi roll of it and probably be okay. But if you have like a steak of it,
Yeah,
be
I
careful.
had a like an appetizer. It was 4 little pieces, or like a tapas-sized thing, which, from what I understand, is how it's most commonly served. Maybe because
Yeah,
of
so-
that. Maybe.
Probably because of that.
Interesting.
I wonder what the threshold
So the
is.
place that you went to that offered it as a steak entree is kind of irresponsible.
Yeah, no, I haven't gone back there. They should have put a warning on that.
Yeah, but it was delicious though, right?
It was good.
So
No,
now
it
the next
tasted great.
the next part of the debate is it worth it?
I'm curious. I want to
Yeah.
try it now.
Would you take some anal leakage for some
Of
delicious
course,
fucking
yeah.
butter,
Never had that.
butterfish?
I'd like to experience that in my life.
I do appreciate that warning, Sam, because I would not have
Yep.
thought about it, and it is so good. It is certainly easy to overeat.
Yep.
The other complicating
So-
thing, as I recall, that was also the same night that one of the nights I did Molly. So if I shat myself, it might have been because I was rolling, but I don't think I shat myself.
Yeah. But yeah, appetizer size good, entree size watch out.
Thanks, Sam.
No
Sage
problem.
wisdom, I
Take
love
care,
you.
guys.
I just did a Google image search for oily discharge.
Yeah.
Not
Is Butterfish one of them?
not really as bad as you would imagine.
Joe,
I
did you
can
roll on
imagine
Molly
pretty
during
bad.
the day or at night?
At night.
Did you stay up late?
Define late. I mean, I was up. My average bedtime was
Oh.
2 to 4 a.m.
Do you have any rules like, oh, I never do Molly before the sun goes down?
No, they don't really have a rule,
Oh,
but
that's good.
How do you do it? Do you
it's
dip?
it's like an unwinding thing, so it is
Uh-huh.
almost always the end of the day.
What's your method of ingestion?
I just eat it
Under your tongue, on your tongue?
on my tongue.
Wow. Are you worried that it would ever have, what do you call it in it?
Like
Butter
meth?
Fentanyl?
No,
No.
no.
That's a common thing, though.
Yeah, but I trust my source.
Well, Joe, I've been doing research, as you know.
Uh-huh.
And Frida says, I'm having this oily discharge now, and it's extremely unpleasant. Or this orange oily discharge now,
Orange.
and it is extremely unpleasant. However, it didn't give me any diarrhea, thou. Oh, my tummy!
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is the Almighty Pig, and I'm calling from Chattanooga.
This is the most terrible fish, and it should be banned. It may not be lethal, but at least it shouldn't be sold without a mandatory warning. I've soiled 6 pairs of underwear, 2 pairs
Wow.
of trousers in just a few hours, and now can't leave the house. On top
barely
of that, I suffered
write.
nausea, terrible stomach cramps, and diarrhea, with similar effects to those experienced with foods.
What
and
does
coke.
Rosie
What did
say?
Rosie say? Yeah.
But see, are these people that
Thomas,
ate, like,
I agree with you
fucking 4 pounds of
wholeheartedly.
it?
Escalar should not be sold, or if it is available for sale, a warning
Is
should be
that
promptly
what
displayed.
Escalar is?
I don't think that's Butterfish.
That's what they're saying in this article. Yet here in Canada, the Canadian
Yes.
Food Inspection Agency will only pursue action if a customer complains.
Joe, it's a type of snake mackerel.
That's why it's oily.
Oil fish, it's also called.
It's truly incredible that this type of seafood fraud can continue to happen. These sound like bad reviews of Fishcenter.
How about this, you fat asses? Don't eat fucking 4 pounds of it at a time.
They call it the X-Lax fish. Wow.
That's really funny. Now I kind of want to do it to myself just to see how
Yeah.
bad it is. I'll just get it to go, sit in a tub, and wait a while.
Can we contact Rosie Schwartz and ask her if her greasy discharge is cleared up?
Rosie Sharts.
Well, we know why I'm here. I just purchased Butterfish last Tuesday, a whole kilo of it at our local markets.
Oh, you see?
I've done this before and never had a problem, but this time it was different. Not the fish. The fish was the same. Wednesday, I made seafood chowder out of the butterfish, and I also added prawns, mussels, and calamari. Thursday morning, no problems. Thursday evening, I made butterfish with jalapenos,
Wow.
lemongrass, and fried it in butter. Well, Friday morning was interesting. There was this horrible yellow oily substance in the toilet, and still today,
Well, it's just a
Saturday, it's still
coincidence.
happening.
Did they
No
leave it
diarrhea,
there?
stomach cramping, or vomiting, but thank God. But my husband and I were still concerned about what we were leaving in the toilet.
Well,
I have always loved butterfish. Maybe moderation will be better next time.
Maybe.
Is it possible to
Moderate.
poop out a live insect?
Did you do that this morning?
Ooh,
No, not-
I don't know, Dave.
I don't think so, Dave.
I just one time in my life, I
Maybe a tick would
looked in the,
survive.
in the toilet and there was like a little silvery insect.
what?
And I was like, did I poop that out or was
No,
that
it was
in
a
there?
silverfish
What came
that was in the
first?
toilet.
What came first?
Well, your digestive tract would have killed it, Dave, if it was
We
in
don't-
your
we don't
stomach.
know that. I
Unless
might
it
have-
just crawled
I
and lived
might-
up your butt, and I think you would have noticed
It
it.
could have come in through the outdoor and just taken up residence.
Yeah, I'd say it was already in there, Dave.
You never know.
Who's in the
I'm
bowl?
probably shitting bugs.
Unparalleled richness that is miraculously hardly fattening at all. A dream come true, except for one problem. One problem. Almighty Pig,
Yo,
I don't know that you can trust a source like that, Joe. It's a lot to put on a source.
You're right, but I do.
Hmm.
I have not had ill effects yet. Although it's not like I bought it 100 times. I mean, I don't use it that often.
Go ahead, Pig. What's new?
oh, not much. Hey, maybe they call it a butterfish because it's like butterface. You know, it's delicious, but it gives you the squirts.
Huh?
I don't know.
It's a bit of a reach, bro.
What's new with you? Yeah, I guess. How was your vacation, man?
It was glorious.
Nice. You sound like you're in a good mood.
I am.
Joe is rarely in good mood, so
I can truthfully say my head is in the best place it's been in a long
Wow.
time.
Nice. That's good to hear.
Thanks, Pig.
Well, kind of would like to win or lose some points.
That's right, my friend. Well, you've been celebrating Cho. Why don't you take a little guess at where'd he go? Where's Cho? The game where we guess where Cho went. See him sitting on something. Where is Cho?
The memeing of this picture, by the way, is
It's meaningful.
great.
It's meaningful.
I co-sign it.
My half-brother wrote a message for my stepdad on Facebook, but it read like a best man speech for Father's Day. It was the worst thing.
oh, I'd like to hear it.
Oh. This guy's told me 1,000 stories, and maybe the same ones over and over again, and he's taught me the good value of a good dessert, and he put up with me my whole life. It's like,
Wow.
what the
You're
fuck?
just jealous
didn't write
because
anything.
Jim only told you like 20 stories and he never shares ice cream with you.
That's why I woke up in the middle of the night and I'd go secretly eat ice cream. I'd go and get spoonfuls of the orange sherbet with chocolate chips or
You
the
need to go see
strawberry
your
ice
dad,
cream.
Max. Come on.
Orange
He's
sherbet
gonna make me
with
pay
chocolate
for it.
chips.
I'm not gonna pay.
That sounds kind of gross.
Ooh, I love it.
Orange and chocolate? Really?
Yeah.
Like that? Okay.
You know, like those Christmas orange chocolates you get?
Yeah, those are different than orange sherbet.
Jiyoung
chocolate.
pays to see her parents. And I
Yeah.
paid to see Jiyoung's parents.
Well,
It's the least you could do.
that's the least I could do, true.
Like
Pumped
we
your
talked about
mom
yesterday,
full of his
Max.
love
it's
so that you could
it's
be
whatever
born.
you. If you want to do it, then do it, and if you don't, then fucking don't.
Pig, where's Joe?
I'm not sure. This is like a Photoshop, right? That's not an actual picture of Joe.
You never know.
That is a real picture of
Yeah.
Joe.
That's
Joe,
part of the
somebody-
game.
Did you
He's
purchase
actually
that
dead.
wardrobe for your trip?
That's actually a fishing wardrobe. That's a fishing sun hoodie and fishing shorts, but they also apply very well for hiking.
Did you purchase them for your trip?
No, I purchased them for fishing.
Oh my god, I just googled fishing sun hoodie and they're all colored this way.
You see?
Why are they all colored that way?
Well, if you're going to be in the sun, you want something that's light colored.
Did you get the samurai long sleeve from Aftco?
No, that is not an Aftco hoodie I'm wearing in that
Oh.
picture. Aftco is like the name brand. It's a little overpriced.
It's pretty cool.
But Aftco stuff is nice.
Oh wow, cool,
It's a good
Finn.
picture.
Yeah, they're
I don't
very
know.
useful garments.
I just wanted to say I'm super glad that Joe is back. He's awesome, and I love him, and he's really polite and cool. And you know,
Polite?
we'll miss Drew. We'll surely miss him, but you know, maybe he can make a guest
It
appearance.
looks
sometime.
at first
that's
kind of
old.
like a bridge, but I'm guessing it's a rooftop, the weather vane.
Rooftop.
So you're
Interesting.
Do you want to get a little more specific than that?
Yeah,
Sounds like you're onto something.
I guess it's a Hawaiian building.
A Hawaiian building.
Interesting. Did they have those
I
there,
wonder
Joe?
which building.
Yes, Hawaii has buildings. I can confirm.
Were they peculiar to Hawaii
Uh,
in their design,
uh,
their architecture?
in general, I would say no.
Famous Hawaiian architecture?
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing.
Is it a museum rooftop?
You're saying
Weather
Joe is on a museum rooftop in the game, Where is Cho? Let's reveal it for the 25 point. Oh, he was on top of Notre Dame while it was burning recently. Oof. Not a museum. It was not a museum. It was Notre Dame, Paris. Pew!
Not quite to scale. I feel like King Kong.
Sometimes Cho's very small in this game, and sometimes he's big. It's not really. It's a fun game regardless.
Although, is Notre Dame's not considered a museum, is it? It's still
No.
It's a functioning church. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, no points.
Thanks, Pig.
Thanks.
I love you.
I bet he's upset he lost.
Love-
Would you be upset if he lost,
DJ
Dave?
NDO got that.
Nice.
Does DJ NDO get any points?
No.
He
We
got
don't
it.
do that
though.
anymore. We have Bucket now, though.
Yeah, but he got it.
I know, Dave.
I think that's remarkable.
Well, then he should call in next time.
Yeah.
That's remarkable. You get mad props.
And the
DJ
round
NDO.
goes. Yeah, dude, that's worth props, Dave.
Mad props.
One for Mimosa.
Yeah, the 5 is completely blocked, I believe.
Yeah, there's.
We're
no-
just gonna say it's
no. There might be a gap.
Let's
behind it.
arbitrarily say it's blocked for judgment reasons. Otherwise, it's too difficult. 1 for Mimosa again. You know what I mean? Ned fucked us with this formation. -1 for Slider. What's Bijou doing? Oh, gravity oink hit.
Whoa.
-5 for Mimosa. 1 for
One.
Slider.
It's like Slider's activated.
-5 for
Wow,
Slider.
Slider, beautiful.
One from Hot Steve and net
Wow.
0 for Mimosa.
+5 for Hot Steve. -1 for Slider and Jeremy Lugg. Another -1 for Slider. -5 for Mimosa. +5 for Flump.
Flump's just nailing
One
it
for
with
Hot
his nose.
Steve.
Have,
5 for Jeremy Legg.
have we
5
determined
for
that
Flump.
fish do have noses
-1
or
for
no?
Flump, -1 for Slider. Oh, Slider net zeroed, and a -1 for Jeremy Legg.
-5 for Mimosa. +5 for Flump.
-1 for Flump. And is that Jeremy Legg sitting there?
-5 for Mimosa. +5 for Flump. +5 for Hot Steve.
+5 for Jeremy Legg, -1 for Jeremy Legg,
Wow.
+1 for Hot Steve.
There's a +1
Said
for
-1
Mimosa in
for Hot
there.
Steve, +1 for Mimosa.
-5 for Mimosa.
Net
Net 0 on
zero.
Flump. +1 on Hot
+1
Steve.
Hot Steve.
-1 on Mimosa. Oh, -5 on Mimosa. Sorry.
-5 on
+5 on
Mimosa.
Slider. +5
+5
on
Slider.
and Mimosa and Flump.
A lot of traffic here.
-5 on Jeremy Legg and
-5 on
Mimosa.
Jeremy Legg and Mimosa.
No, Dave, I probably would be more eager, and I'm probably still going to make the trip. More eager to go, though, if I could make a vacation out of it, or if I had a wife that I wanted to, like, you know, and I could do things in France. But a trip to my dad, especially if his wife is working, he doesn't like walking around anymore.
So you could go out
I
during
would
the
He's
day.
pretty much set with what?
Max, why don't you
A
hop over to
bike.
Italy?
Where?
Go get a bike and ride it around the fucking countryside.
Sure, with a
Go
little.
fuck you.
with
You
a
go fucking
basket
do it
and
then.
a
I did.
baguette.
I did ride my bike around
Fuck you.
Okinawa.
No,
well,
it's
not my
not-
bike.
I'm not going
Jay
to the
Lee's
boonies
bike.
in France and ride on a bike.
That sounds amazing. I'll go then.
Well, yeah, fucking go.
Can I
Spend
stay
it.
with your daddy?
No.
Why don't you
not?
two go
He won't-
together?
he'll
as a
yell
blood
at you.
feast
I'll
trip?
go with you.
He'll yell at you.
Let's go together,
Because
man.
you wake up late.
I'll wake up early. I've been waking up very
Max,
early.
I think you should hop over to Italy.
What's blood feast in French?
What's feast in French? Fête is party, but that's, I think, the derivative of the word feast.
I hate when people use
De
derivatives.
son. Fête de son or something like that. What is feast in French?
Fête, no?
Banquet. Banquet.
Bonke.
Le banquet de son.
That's good.
Sounds good.
Nah, going to France, it's a miserable time. Every time it's misery.
Why don't you meet halfway?
Where does he live in France?
He doesn't come to see me ever.
That's okay.
He hasn't come to see me
You're
in 10
his son.
years.
So
I'm his
what?
fucking son.
Max,
he should come
wipe
see
the
me.
tears from your eyes and grow a pair. Now, what
What
part
pair?
of France does he live in?
Oh my god.
Where
he
does
lives, he lives in a nice place, but I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
like
didn't he s-
traveling
We
alone.
saw pictures of that one
Yeah, well, I'm
trip.
looking to get tickets for
Or-
us.
What if you had
If
Molly?
we leave August 2nd and then we come back August 10th.
You and your dad could roll
Not
on
Delta
Molly.
Day. Fly
No, I'm doing Delta.
because of miles, but Virgin is so much better.
I'm not doing no Virgin
For
shit.
international, Virgin is
Now,
the
Dave, that's-
shit.
That's not
France.
long enough of a trip. No, type in Brest. It's near the. It's a couple-hour drive from Brest is where you'd have to go.
All right, fine. We'll go for 1 week. We'll go for
No, we have to
second.
go for 10 days,
I'm
or else
not-
he'll be upset.
I'm not going to be upset. I just want to spend.
No,
I'm
he'll
not-
be upset.
I don't give a shit what your dad gets upset about. I got a family. Free massage in the air. Wow.
Yeah, Delta International's okay, but seriously, Virgin's the best.
Free
Wow.
massage.
This is very expensive. I see why you don't want to pay these prices.
How much was it to Tokyo? And it's that price all year. I was like, well, look ahead a few months.
Well,
No, it's the same price.
why don't I go to Gay Old Paris
And then
we
train it. Can you
rent a
train it
car?
down there?
No, the train is.
It doesn't run that way?
It does. It stops at Gangon, which is about an hour and a half away from him. It's a 3-hour train ride. Can figure it out.
God,
Max,
so
you just
expensive.
you have to
How about by
parlay it into a trip,
Parlay s'il vous plaît.
and a visit with your dad is part of the trip. That's the
That's
best
how
way
they
to
like,
do it, I
Dad,
think.
you're gonna have to deal with it.
What if
Maybe
you
I'll
met
just
him in
see
a place that
3
you want to
days."
go?
Yeah, be like, I'll be passing through.
Well, I'd rather go with him. His wife wants to go to Greece
Why don't you guys
on
go
a
to
trip.
Vietnam?
Here's the thing.
A white
he said
Speedo.
he doesn't want to go there. He doesn't want to go on trips. He's too old and too sick to go on trips anymore.
Max, your dad is old and sick. Go visit him.
Oh, so miserable. There's only internet
Oh,
in
is
one
Greece's
room.
economy still in the gutter? You could probably ball out for like $50 in Greece.
Balling out in Greece.
The conversion rate's probably outstanding.
No, I'll go. I'll spend
What do you mean there's only internet
$1,700
in one room? You
to
have a
go
phone.
sit in his house
You
for
have
a
a
week.
phone.
That's what I'll go do. And I'll go on jogs in the morning.
That sounds jogging through the French countryside. Oh my God.
It's very pretty. I would love
Some
to
people,
go
do you think Tim
with
Kill,
inspiration.
Do you think Tim Kill My Son has ever left the country? No.
Love to go. I'd love to go with someone I'm in love with and that I want to do things with.
Why don't you take Knuckles then?
Oh, Four of a Kind says they'll cover the airfare. That's what I deserve. No one's paying for me in this chat room to go see my dad. Crosskeys asks, are there less fish? No.
As
Since last week,
yeah,
I
since
think.
when?
Bijou's butt's sticking out.
That's funny looking.
This is, what, week 1 of quarantine? I'm trying to keep track of all the week numbers.
I think day 4 of quarantine.
Okay.
Here's the
Wow.
tank they left.
That's the
So-
tank they left?
What's Ned doing with this one now?
That's your
I
clown tank.
really want
That's
to hit
gonna
it
be
with
clown
a-
tank?
That's your clown tank. Jay.
Really?
Yeah.
Putting in anemones and clownfish.
Don't you want to hit that with a putter really hard? Wouldn't that be the coolest?
Sometimes.
Throw a bowling ball through it?
But right now it's just, did Ned change this water? Do you know what he did with the system, or is it the same system as before?
That's
Is it untouched?
That's new water.
It is.
And all I mean that's totally new.
I'll have to start budgeting for a clown tank.
You're going to have to pay for it yourself, Joe.
That's fine.
You bought enough fucking fish.
Yeah, I figured. I'll run the numbers.
Round 3 of Coin Quest is the 3rd round. It comes together with all the +5s and -5s we love. We see if did Hamburger get a mouth match that round? I don't think so.
Not that round, but the
I didn't
previous
watch
round.
him. Yeah, well, I did that one. Someone asked if there was a mouth match yesterday. There was not. He had started across the line. I had done a check on that.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Oh wow.
Coward.
Wow, Sphinxter session. Remember that?
Yes.
Sorry. Yes. God, you remind me of my dad.
Except I'm here.
You don't have to go anywhere.
-5 for Mimosa. -5 for Thump.
-5 for Mimosa.
Gonna fly and see my pop in
-5 for Mimosa.
Is this them, or did someone actually cover this?
-5 for Mimosa.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh. It's like the people who meme yeehaw. -5 for Mimosa. One of my interns, she
5
says,
for Slider.
yeehaw all the time.
Utah?
Yeehaw.
What's Utah?
That's a mistake.
Oh.
5 for Bijou.
Oh, hey, Bijou. 5
5
for
for
Thump.
Thump.
-5 for Mimosa. Always the leader.
I hate this.
How do you know the words?
Heard it enough now. I don't. That's the only one I understand.
Something about chicken ears.
Oh, Flump -5 for
Hot Steve.
-5 for Mimosa. No, Hot. Flump did not get a hover bonus. He left.
One chicken air.
-5 for Mimosa. +10 for Hot Steve from the Badass Coin. Dave, who are you looking to see as Spring King? -5 for Flump and Mimosa. -5 for Flump again. Why do you want it to be Flump again, Dave?
Because I love the little son of a bitch.
Do you want him to win every season so there's no Galaxy Series?
I don't
+5
know.
for Flump.
5 at the buzzer.
She really had a god skull?
Maximo.
Wait a second.
Well, worse music.
Was there a mouth match?
Everybody's Dave Bonowitz is go. Bonowitz Davey, Bonowitz
There
go.
may have been a mouth match.
Let's find
Bonowitz
out.
go. Bonowitz go.
Shut up, lady.
I wish I had a woman like that, singing like that to me. I could take across the French
Yeah.
countryside.
Singing to everyone on the train.
We have a special someone on the plane today. She's going to sing Poppin' I Know.
Yeah, that's a mouth match.
That's a mouth match.
That's only
Oh, yeah.
5 points, though, because the highest point, a lot of people were tied for 5, including Bijou the fish.
Thanks, Dave.
Let's look at these points.
Mimosa really in the hole. Is this tank affecting scores? Higher scores? Because they're...
I mean, it's definitely
more
has a
in motion?
psychological impact.
I was, my dog was in storage yesterday, whatever they call it.
Your dog was in storage?
Kennel?
Yeah, the daycare. And they have a dog cam where you can watch the dogs. And I was thinking it kind of reminded me of this. See if I can send you the link. It's kinda
Oh, David
Try
Trippy
to
found a good
alleviate your
image
guilt.
of Cho.
cool. Oh, let's see.
That's
Wow.
good.
Someone's about to...
Hey Siri, who is this?
Hey Siri, who is
Dave,
this?
are you Shazamming?
Yeah, I think it's... Oh, it's Jerry Garcia, really?
Yes?
That's what my thing said. This is Jerry Garcia. Of course it's Jerry Garcia. How is it not going to be Jerry Garcia? You calling Siri a liar?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's Jerry Garcia.
Why do you say it like that?
What?
Like a robot.
Jerry Garcia. How do you pronounce it?
No,
He also
you
says-
pronounce it right. You just talk like a robot, kind of.
Dave says the
I
word
do-
fragrant as fragrant. I heard him say that.
Fuck off. Who cares?
I care.
Jerry Garcia.
We have language
Yeah.
for a reason.
Give me a real Mark Proksch vibe.
I like that guy.
I do too.
You give me a real Jerry Garcia vibe.
– 708-794-6386. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
What happens tomorrow?
Wild Game Wednesdays.
Ooh, wild. There might be a new game where we punch the tank and see if it breaks, and if it doesn't, all the fish get 10 points. And their lives. Called Punch Tank.
The quarantine tank or the
Yeah.
the old tank?
Well, we punched a
I
quarantine
mean, this
tank.
tank's kind of disposable.
It's a
man.
it's an all or nothing thing. I wear thick glove,
Christina
thick
did.
leather glove.
It's she's supposed to be.
Christina?
Can we play this tomorrow? Can you type that in? I can't
What?
send it to you.
What are you doing?
I was cleaning up in here. Why?
Multitasking.
How's it going, Christina?
Not bad. How are you today?
You feel weird sitting in that room, or you better at that room? You like it more?
What?
Which yard, Matt?
In the open
Doesn't
area?
matter.
Yeah, I like both. It's different. I like both. Do you see me?
It might be too.
Okay.
The frame rate might be too low for a. Going West.
Right. Let's see.
Let's take a look.
What are we looking at? That thing?
Tina, can you tell us a story?
Um.
The frame rate, yeah. But we could do.
Why don't they get better frame rates?
You need more bandwidth.
If we
for
did
that.
this like, then it would be kind of jumpy. I could do it like this.
Fishcenter could afford 30p. They could afford 30p.
Is that what that is?
That's like one.
What does that mean? What don't they have to make it normal?
Well, I think they've got a set of cameras that are just updating every once in a while, right? Or something like that, right? A still camera even, Dave?
I mean,
Like a digital still
look,
camera
I
that's just
don't
taking
know.
one image a second?
But like pull A-yard camera 1 to full frame. You can just zoom in on it.
right off the bat, when we started live streaming, we did a 2997.
Could you put a little
FPS.
coin over that?
Yeah, I
See?
can-
Was there a dead dog there?
Yeah,
It's just
sometimes the dogs
resting.
just die.
That sucks. It's like Fish Center.
They have a doggy-sized toilet to flush it.
-1 for that guy, for Big Daddy. Scoot Poot is coming in.
Did he get a point?
Are we actually
Reminds me of
doing
Poop
this?
Flute.
Looks like Shuttle Wilmington's coming in from the bottom.
Shuttle Wilmington.
So, wait, Matt, is your dog there today?
No.
Oh, and there's Frindle Smallhands.
Next time my dog is there, we can play for real. That'll be exciting.
Smallhands. Yeah, and it's Matt Harrigan. He's like, we're going to play with my dog, gambling against all the other fish. Today, my dog's playing for this
Yeah.
tank fish. And then
Loser dog gets
Pretty cool you
killed
can do
on
that.
camera.
Do they do that with kids too, like in play schools or whatever?
Have
Place
webcams?
digital
Yeah.
coins over them.
I don't know.
I have webcams on most buildings in my neighborhood, just in case there's something I want to look at.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
What's
What?
going on? Where are you
Wow.
going?
I'm moving.
You're leaving
Wow,
Fish Center?
You're leaving Atlanta?
No, you know I'm moving to
No.
a new place.
None of us knew that.
I'm leaving
I
early
had
today.
no idea.
Nobody told us
I
that.
told you that, Dave.
Where are you
I don't
moving
remember.
to?
Old Fourth Ward.
What's the address exactly?
Is that the goth neighborhood?
Yeah.
How goth are you feeling today?
75%.
More or less than yesterday? Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm okay.
We're gonna play some goth songs for you.
Okay.
So you feel like a Germanic people that invaded the Roman Empire?
Yeah.
Why are you moving?
My lease ended.
Oh.
You're moving to a much more proximate location.
You saw my last place once. How do you know it was
Wow,
that bad?
it's
I had
coming in
plenty
the
to
hot.
do
Because-
there.
Like a crack house?
No, because I know it was in West Midtown.
So what? That's 10 minutes from here.
Yeah,
it was
West
a nice
Midtown
location.
is such a better, well, maybe not better depending on where you are, but it's so much more less shitty than Old Fourth. Old Fourth is so
Cho.
pretentious now.
You
Oh no.
I mean, come on.
Dave,
Are you
you're the
coming
one
to
who
Old
made a
Fourth
big
defense, Dave? Really?
Dave
Yes.
he made a decision. Old place sucked, new place good. And Cho's like, actually, no, I think it's the other way. And Dave's like, you have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe both of you need to realize every person has
Oh my
different
God.
needs.
Oh, I'm Max. I'm neutral. Oh, I don't know if white supremacists or regular guys are better.
Well, if a white supremacist might have a better
Whoa.
time in Old Fourth Ward,
Wow.
and a regular guy might have a better time in West
Look,
Midtown.
West Midtown is full of white supremacists.
No,
So you
it's
think a
not.
white
Old
supremacist would
Fourth
get better?
Ward- Old Fourth Ward is the land of the new regular people.
I'm not an enlightened centrist for saying that Christina had a good time
Old
going to
Fourth is home of the
Stilettos.
basic people.
What?
You live near Stilettos and Voodoo Donuts, right? Those are the two places you went to.
Yeah.
And also that French Vietnamese place that Abigail used to work at. What's that called?
Lafat.
Lafat.
I went there
Oh, yeah.
once.
Why would anyone want to live? Why would anyone want to live in an industrial wasteland with a few fancy restaurants?
Dave, you don't even go outside anymore. You just go to Japan.
I go.
It doesn't matter where you live.
I hang out all these East Side neighborhoods: Old Fourth Ward, Candler Park, Inman Park.
Dave, you're just
Ponce
privileged because your
Highlands,
parents
Virginia
come
Highlands.
to see you.
Oh, that's a good point, Max.
Your dad
Sorry.
flies to you.
Not a long
Christina,
time.
is it a house or an apartment complex?
It's a townhouse.
Fancy.
Do your
An
roommates
old
live
fort.
inside the floor?
No, on the 3rd floor. I'm in the basement.
How many roommates do you have?
2.
Are they like
Sexually
same-
active?
Well, no. Are they of the same age or?
Sally. Oh,
What?
she touched me. Scared me.
You are pretty goth today.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Oh. Wish me luck.
Yeah, I hope you don't become a racist.
Why? I would not. Okay, bye. Everyone.
You want to go to JR Cricket sometime?
Bye-bye.
Good luck.
No. Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.
That's the right answer.
Dang it! But that's all. That's near full Fourth Ward, right?
Is it?
Is that what is that called?
Isn't JR Cricket's still on Spring, or they move?
I mean, I think that's
Does that
basically
count?
like
What's it count?
Is G Young's family
It's
under
Midtown.
tsunami watch?
because of that earthquake. I don't think so.
No.
'Cause- Oh, is there a tsunami?
Yeah, because of the earthquake.
No. I think what was that like off the coast of
Isn't Ji Young in
Hokkaido or
office?
something?
Her family,
Oh.
Where was that earthquake?
somewhere off the coast of Japan.
They're more on they're like the Sea of China or whatever. China Sea or I think they're on the other side.
Phew.
You know, I was thinking if for whatever reason I have to pass away, I would prefer to be destroyed by a natural disaster rather than like a pulmonary embolism.
Yeah, like a
Or
nader.
Yeah, like anything where it's like the earth getting rid of me rather than just like, ooh, a blood vessel popped in my head.
Makes me anxious thinking about dying, Dave.
So like Pompeii is like your ideal.
That'd be sick, yeah.
That would be
Flooded
kinda
with
cool.
hot lava.
Yeah,
Suddenly.
that'd be so awesome.
You'd be in your office fucking around with some camera, and people would find you in like 1,000 years.
Frozen
Yeah.
in place.
Wonder what this thing is.
He's called Early Dave in the museum. Early Dave led a simple life.
Thousands of years from now, teens will come to stare at your body.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Natural disaster. All right, let's see what we got here. Coming up next on the streams.
Is white supremacy why all the Supreme items at Taco Bell have sour cream? Thank you.
William Street Swap Shop.
Yes, it's Doritos Locos Tacos Day. Okay, go back on, Matt.
Swap Shop's up next. 2 Morning Bullshit Evening Edition. After that, Blood Feast at 7. What are you guys doing at 7?
Well, it's
Blood
Doritos
Feast.
Locos Tacos Day. Also, it's the premiere party for Davy Darko 2, which is a short cartoon that people have been waiting for a week and a half and has become almost a meme trend in itself. It's kind of about a younger Dave and him dealing with existentialism and philosophy. And
Last stream on the left
Davy
at 8
Darko.
o'clock. Last stream on the left coming on at 8 o'clock. Last stream on the left.
There we go.
Last stream on the left is coming on at 8 o'clock. That's live from Burbank and New York. Isn't that something?
That Mark is here.
Yeah.
Has he got a treat for us?
No.
Oh, damn it.
Sports Hole is at 9. That's live from Burbank. Did you watch any of the Sports Hole live coverage of the NBA championship?
You bet I did.
That was something. Tato Chat comes on at 10. That's live. I'm Dr. Richard M.I. is on at 11. That's live also. Or is it? Look at all these live shows coming down the pike. It's the least we could do for you. Hours and hours of complimentary light entertainment provided by your friends here at William Street. I'd like to invite everyone to download the Adult Swim podcast, adultswim.com/podcasts, or wherever fine podcasts are provided by you. Some of your favorite Adult Swim people, and some you've never heard of, talking about things that may be of interest to you or may not. If not, it's too bad for you.
Oh, apparently it's the final hour to get the Doritos Locos Tacos. Rebecca's whole idea about getting Doritos Locos Tacos for the premiere
Doritos.
party is not going to work because it ends at 6.
Well, why don't
It's 5.
That's classic.
we just go
Move
get
your
some?
ass.
Well, I'm going to send her right now. As soon as I get out here, I'm gonna slam something on the table
Thanks
and say,
for
go
watching
get them.
Fish Center.